Alright, cool. Alright, I think we're good. Music is very loud for me, but seems to be good on everyone else's end. Let's see. Me setting everything up still. Alright, well, this is the Link's Awakening remake randomizer. This is something that's brand new as of this week, a few days ago actually. I know next to nothing about it, well, at least firsthand. I read through the GitHub. Chests are randomized, not much else is. It's very early, still in alpha. These are... Oh, yeah, I should mention, my capture software is not very good. It's just an old capture card and it's a little delayed. But to give you an idea of how delayed it is for verbal reactions and stuff like that, if I press down right now, you'll see it takes about that long for it to come through on the actual display's end. So you'll have to unfortunately account for that in whatever you're watching on. That being said, I think I'm pretty... Oh, and that'll also be why the sound won't be accurate. I've got... The capture device I'm using does capture audio, but it's so low quality and so bad that it just does not... I don't like it. The quality is low enough that I don't feel like I want to work it out on my own here. So I've got a YouTube playlist of the soundtrack for this game going on in the background. Yeah, so the songs will probably be whatever, and the sound effects will not show up, but that's just how it is. But let's unloop this, and cool. I guess let's get going. Do some final checks. Awesome, okay. All right. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's go just rando. Rando question. Cool. I don't know when to technically start timer since I don't play LAS, but I guess now is a good time as any. In the bottom left there is the tracker for the DX rando that I put together a while ago. I'm just using it for the item tracker, honestly. There's nothing a whole lot. I guess most of it would carry over, wouldn't it? Good timing on that, I guess. But yeah. I don't think Terran was randomized. Nor do I think the sword will be. I guess the first randomized chest will be in, I guess the, what's it called? The forest cave, you know? Hello. It has been a hot second since I played LAS. The last time I did, the two files there might have save dates that are within the month, but that's just me trying to get this working, honestly. But yeah, I think this will be interesting. I've had enough experience with the DX rando that this will be, yeah, nice. This will be nice enough, and I'll be able to, I don't know, play a better looking game. You know, before I started the stream though, I was like, oh man, are there any like really easy tricks that I could learn, like that would make rando a little easier? So I was browsing YouTube to see if I could find a like a quick speed run that I could watch, like TGH or something. And genuinely, the walking speed of both games, of DX and this game, the walking speed is so slow that I couldn't. I'm just like, I'll find out basically if I want to learn tricks and stuff. I suppose I should keep this updated, shouldn't I? Boom, boom. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Actually, a heart piece is shuffled. Cause like even if they're not, I'm not gonna. Okay, so that well, that could be vanilla, I guess. Ba, 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 ba. All right, so no rupees. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of glad heart pieces aren't shuffled if that's the case because I kind of don't want to do fishing. I'll grab them if they're easy or if they're like from the 12 DX heart pieces, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. I'll play as much as I want to, basically. All right, the first properly randomized chest. I guess there's only a few items it could be right now, right? Like mushrooms probably not shuffled. It's got to be like feather, maybe a bunch of rupees, or I don't know. Oh, okay, feather, sure enough. Cool, cool. Oh, excuse me. All right, cool. Yeah. Okay, there's another heart piece. Sure, I may as well pick it up. Okay, so I imagine I should probably get some powder. Just because of the usefulness of it. Cool, alright, a shell. I guess I could do this up here. This is so weird, right? Because my knowledge of the original game's Rando is getting confused at the different games' graphics. Alright, tail key, nice. Alright. Right, because if this was the DX Rando, I would go and try to do go and try clip past the swamp flower, but that's just literally not something I can do. Oh, oh, the owl, because I have tail key. Okay. This is really zoomed in. Maybe that's just this area or something. May as well. I can save Bow Wow, but what would that... I guess that'll get me into D2. I didn't even consider that. It has the Sleepy Toadstool, it does. I have Sword, Shield, and Feather. I can just full clear D1. Ooh, oh, that was a that sneeze hurt. Oh, okay. Was that sign in DX? I don't actually know. Okay, something about this doesn't feel right. Yeah, this is the place that I would fight. Okay, so Bow Wow starts off pre-rescued, I guess. Do I just have access into D2 then, or how is that gonna work? Guess I didn't actually properly see what was over here. Okay, so I would need bracelet. I know that's in vanilla LAS, that rock there. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to get away otherwise. Interesting. Okay. I have no clue if this is actually faster. Just kind of like jumping around though. Say what you will about the art style of this remake, but I do like the orchestrated music. Or at least the music with more than just the Game Boy Color beeps and boops, you know? I guess I could steal the shovel, assuming it is going to be the shovel. Oh, I don't really have to care about shells because if it's not in a chest, level 2 sword probably won't be shuffled. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'll take this. I'll need it. Put it back. Yeah. How about I don't? Okay. Come on, dude. I get it. Piece of power music. Very fitting for. Come on. Am I not allowed to do this? What? Okay, hold on. I got this. I don't think the shovel really will do anything for me, right? Okay. Honestly, this feels... Thinking about the routing for this feels like Z4R, actually. And that I guess that kind of sounds like I'm shitting on Z4R for that, but like Z4R did not shuffle as many things as LADXR could. So stuff like the slime key, stuff like small keys, stuff like I'm seriously considering whether or not I actually even need the shovel, because what does it give me? Shells and the slime key, right? I guess I will, yeah, hold on. I will definitely need the slime key for D3, but I don't think much else, honestly. Alright, well, let's go. Now will D1's music start now? Nah, that's great fairy music. That would have been nice. Wow, everything ticks so long. Like, just a slower game, I think. I don't know. I mean, I'll also be the first to say that I'm just slow at it, you know? A little delayed, but thanks. Okay. Come on. Mashing. I don't want to be bumped. Thank you. The map? Okay. That was purely me guessing. Okay. Oh, actually, okay. So I can at least verify one thing. The small keys within dungeons are shuffled because that right there was the map chest in vanilla, and the one that I joked being the map and what ended up being the map was the small key. So, oh, I guess I can get this now. The routing is the same, the reason is completely different. Because you cannot super jump in this game. Cool, I'll take the money. Well, I don't think I'll need the bow, right? I think there's 3 chests in this dungeon. I also don't have bombs. Yeah, I think there's 3 like non-dungeon item checks in this game, in this dungeon. And I think I just found the 3rd. I hope the boss key is not behind bombs. Oh, come on. Bum. My muscle memory keeps wanting me to use the D-pad for movement, but that is not something I can do. Okay, so that saved. Can't I do? Can I do a? Does that load me back at the start of the dungeon? Nice. Okay, so we do have saving quits in this game. That's nice. I don't have the ocarina. There'd be no way to make that fit with the gameplay right now. That's fun. I will gladly pass up that acorn. Thanks for the offer, though. Alright. 3 of a kind. Okay, so the compass... Okay, so the compass actually... Because I used all 3 of the small keys, so this is definitely the nightmare key. Which means the compass works properly. Which is nice. There we go. 3 of a kind is a little bit more forgiving. Nice. Okay, cool. So I can actually do this dungeon then. So if Moldorm does not drop a heart container, then I'll have to come back here. But otherwise, I think I'm good. Because that means the bombable check is the stone beak. Okay. This guy's not near as easy as he is in in DX. Thank you. I say easy, but just, I don't know. Game speed is kind of, I don't want to say clunky. That was the first thought I had, but, what? Hello? Please? Thank you. Just a little, got a bit more oomph to all the movements. It literally takes longer to do things, you know? But anything I say about this game isn't really a knock on this game at all. It's just a comparison to what I'm used to. Oh. Oh, okay. Come on. Oh, okay. I don't know. Can I open that willingly if I slash at it? Oh, okay. Well, then might not find out. All right. Thank you, Moldorm. Okay. I mean, so aside from the instrument, the objective of being here is the bracelet, the first check. I guess I can go into and full clear D2? Do I need bombs for D2? I don't think I do. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's something I'm definitely not missing. All the owl cutscenes. But this is very early in development, so I don't really fault them for it. If anything, I can appreciate a good vanilla experience. Like like vanilla but slightly different. That kind of balance can be sometimes, I don't know, it's sometimes appealing. You get randomizers with like that change so much about the game, and I like those, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, sometimes it's nice to have something a little bit more. Like I turn on a game because I want to play that game. Um, just that game but different. I don't know. I might be relatively alone in that because I know that there's a lot of passion for crazy, wild settings. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, these cutscenes too. Yeah. Junya and Keto. That is fun. All the small characters are um, given names and stuff like that, given identities. Okay, so I guess the Bow Wow event just wasn't changed at all, and as in I gotta go rescue Bow Wow now. This might be more of a vanilla experience than I expected. But I know for sure I can get this. This being two things, apparently. Nice. How do I want to do this? I guess like this. Boom. Okay, if I really want that piece of heart, I'm gonna have to come back. Cool. 50 bucks. How can I? Yeah. Okay, so I'll grab that piece of heart. How do I want to do this? Guess I'll come around this end. How do I want to do this? Oh, like this. Cool. Yeah, I forgot that there was like a lot more heart pieces in this game than there are in the original. So the idea of all the heart pieces getting shuffled, or for that matter, only something like 25, 26 shells, 20 of them being required in the original game, and now 50 shells in this game. It is 50, right? I think I can tell to this. Yeah, 3 and then 50. Never mind, I guess, whatever. I guess I don't know that for sure. Bum, 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 boom. Okay. Well, I guess 5 more rupees till shovel. Ba bum bum ba bum. Yeah, I know. Do 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 do. Is it gonna let me choose which one I want? Or is it just gonna give me one? Okay, so I guess I'll go with powder. I was gonna like actually think about which one I wanted, but yeah, okay, so that is vanilla. I say this as lovingly as I can. I think I'm expecting too much out of this right now. Let's go get the bracelet check over here, I guess. I don't know why I went through the left side door, but here we are. Now the real question is, do I rescue Bow Wow? Yeah, I probably should rescue Bow Wow. Because, like, obviously I don't need to, because I can just lift the rock, but I just genuinely don't know if that'll mess things up. I don't know how much the in-game logic will be okay with that. So plus I don't want to talk to those stupid kids every time I walk through the village. So let's, yeah. There we go. Nope. We'll grab this though. Oh, I already had 200. Okay. Finally fitting music, and the music's probably gonna end real soon. Ah, really? It's not gonna be enough. Yep. Oh, all right, cool, nice. Cool. Check. Yeah. Cool. I guess I've got Bow Wow now. Oh, okay. I didn't think about this, but this game does not have house warping like LADX Rando does. DX Rando, I should say. um, that's important to know in case I go in like, I can't really think of any soft lock spots, but like, I don't know, they exist. I'm just gonna have to be careful about it. Let me get this chest first. Oh, I know that's something I complained about a lot in my casual playthrough of this game specifically. The lag in the swamp. Why does the swamp lag so much? Oh, cool, medicine. Cool. All right, well, let's hop in, I guess. I don't see any reason why I won't be able to full clear this dungeon. A little too early there, game. Okay. I guess I'll get this one. I don't have to worry about key logic. I might have to worry about key logic, actually. Because I know key logic was pretty tough for the DX Rhino to figure out. Yeah, I'll save my keys. Oh yeah. My brain already started to play the I believe it's the one for this dungeon. Also, why the music stopped? Okay, guess the music. There it is. Never mind. Okay, guess YouTube might be struggling a little bit here. Fun. I think that's item number 2. I guess I gotta go the long way for this track. Ba 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 ba. Cool, Stonebeak. I guess I'll take that. I guess I knew that would have been a small key since it's not in a chest. Well, if I'm gonna be conservative with my keys, I should go grab it. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the whole trading sequence if I want the boomerang. Okay, that's actually, I'm gonna need the bow then, because I don't want to do the whole sequence for the boomerang. Though, I don't actually remember if Deatheye was weak to anything else. If he was made weak to anything else. There's a reason why I don't stick in that, in the room that plays that music for that long. Ooh. It'll be hard to hear it unless you listen to that with headphones on, but the bass in this stupid song is so heavy. It's like, I don't even have my headphones up very loudly and they're just pumping. Okay, cool. I'm not... What? Okay. Am I just dumb? Am I just bad at this game? There, okay. Bit womp. There we go, finally. Appropriate music. D2 music for D2. Unless that's D1. I don't remember. Oh, hello. Hi. Okay. Oh, come on. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Cool, boss key. Nice. Okay, well, hope I get another key soon. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Cool, fun. I think I lost count of how many checks. How many dungeon checks? Because I have the Stonebeak. I guess I don't have the map, do I? Okay, I don't have the map. 2 checks. I don't know how many small keys are in this dungeon. Actually, I've got the item tracker. I've got my tracker, I can see. Okay, there's 5 small keys. I've used... Let's see here. I've used 1, 2, 3 of them. There's number 4 down there. Yeah, I've used 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's key door number 4, key door number 5. And I have 1. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's do this easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 checks. Let's see here. 5 smalls. 3 dungeon night. What? Okay. Are there no... I don't even know. I'm just gonna do the checks. I'll figure this out with D3. Or whatever next dungeon I'm gonna be in. D3 kind of relies on finding... I guess it doesn't really rely on me finding anything specific, right? Because I have... I'll need boots to finish it, but I won't need anything from this point to... I was gonna... Man, this is boggling me. And it's hilarious too, because the simplicity is what's boggling me, not anything... I think I'm over-preparing. Okay, yeah, because gold leaves will be vanilla, and Villa Skip, I don't know Villa Skip for this game. So I'm going to need the gold leaves. Slime Key will be vanilla. Well, I guess I just hope I find boots soon, because I don't want to go to Angler's Tunnel without flippers, because I've got no way back if I do that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll need flippers for D5. Guess I can do color dungeon. Come on. Do your thing. Alright. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no corners either. No corners, as if I could actually do the wall clip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bum bum. This is D2 music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Yeah, I broke your bottle. You'll be hopping mad. Oh, excuse me. Fun, okay. I'll take that trade, I guess. Oh, wow, okay. The pattern is different. There we go. Not different enough, I guess. I'll take that. Imagine dying to that after the boss is over. You know what I mean? The fireball's still around. I got the conch horn. Alright, well, let's see. I can start heading up the mountain. I'm really... Yeah, I'm really close to Color Dungeon. Let's just do that one. But, before we do that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 checks in Color Dungeon. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7. There's nothing good in Color Dungeon but the tunics. Okay, so I'm not going to go into Color Dungeon. I know better. But I will go back to the town to drop off the good boy here. This really is just a vanilla playthrough though, honestly. With my next goal being D8 or D3 and everything. I just hope there's going to be enough easy rupees in the pool for me to buy the bow, because for whatever reason I could not figure out how to steal it. Oof. I can do one of the checks in Dreamshine while I'm here. I know, smooch, smooch. Hi. Nice. Do the mimics hurt as much in this game? Oh, I can actually hit them with normal attacks though, so maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, I can't. It just kind of hurts them back. Okay. Cool, cool. Don't fall. Thank you. Can that... Okay, that... Oh, yeah, in this game it actually amplifies damage, and that's a vanilla ocarina. It's not on, It's not in a chest anymore. Okay. And mimics do indeed deal that much damage. Cool. Oh, hello. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it's the stupid dog and cat version. Yeah, no, that is a creative decision I've never been a fan of for the soundtrack. Mirror shield? Oh, nice. Okay. Considering I don't think that there's a flame skip, I will gladly take mirror shield. Cool. Oh, shovel. Oh, I can buy bombs here too. I mean, why wouldn't I at this point, you know? Oh, no. Cool. Nice. Vanilla shovel. As I expected. But I will gladly get bombs here. Yeah, I'll just get them. Do I need bomb bag? No, I don't. I can just buy bombs. Nice. Okay. I guess I'll get a few bombs. Hold on one second. Alright, cool. Well, bombs don't really do anything different from me. They just kind of... You know what? I know exactly what they can do for me. Oh, let's activate this. You have to activate them specifically. Oh, and Mambo's Mambo is going to be actually, like, useful. Okay, well. No, I know exactly what. Color Dungeon will be useful for me for one thing and one thing alone. Come on. I know, I know. There we go. Let's see. Oh, nice timing. Wrong song, but nice timing. Okay. Yeah, for this alone. Money, thank you. It's my bow fund. Nice, okay. You know what? Let's do some routing. Only the best routing in a muffin stream. Yep. Forgot about that one. Honestly, I was going to go to the waterfall one. That's actually my goal doing this right now. But I will gladly take that one as well. That warp is arguably more useful than the waterfall. Oh, there's a piece of heart here. Okay. Can I? I'll be on my way back here. I guess I'll figure it out then. And that piece of heart, yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I don't have, what's it called? Don't have boots or angler key, so it's still a turnaround, but that's nice. Jiggly. Nope, I will pass that acorn. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Can I hit the crystal with a spin attack? No, okay. How am I gonna do this? What? Like this, I guess? Yeah, okay, here we go. Nice, that was piece number 4. Yep. Oh. What? Where is this? On the beach with Marin. That's okay. I'm like, damn, why is this song like sad? I mean, it is. I guess. Why is the song sad? It's because it is sad. Okay. Let's see. Don't have ocarina. I guess, okay, we'll go back. Let's, yeah. Make our ways to D3, I guess. Make our way to D3. Make my way. Only me. This is not a multiplayer game. You're not allowed to play with me. Oh, I'm gonna need to get the magnifying lens anyway because the book, the egg path. I don't know the minute for the egg path. Oof. Yeah, this just keeps getting more and more vanilla. But I mean, that's whatever. I know I can... The only downside to this is the fact that I'm not able to route it in very well. Okay, well... more than just that, I guess. But I'm opening up war points. This will be a little easier at least. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Nope. We swimming. Okay. Oh, I guess Lanmo will have a angler key, right? I guess most of the dungeon keys will be vanilla, right? The only other one that's in a chest is a bird key. I have to actually activate it. Yeah, because tail key was in a chest, of course. Then angler key is on Lanmo. Face key is on Armos Knight. Bird key. Bird key is in a chest in DX. I don't know if, like the ocarina, it's no longer in a chest. We can't even find out. We need to... okay. I need to prioritize trading sequence then. Alright, Yoshi doll. Bing. Bing. Okay. Oh, different buttons. Okay. Oof, I'm gonna miss. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that. Oof, didn't even get close. Yes, please. I think that'll be alright. Yeah. Needs to be a little off center so it can actually like scoop it up. And I think that's... Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, alright. I hear you. Needs to be a little off center, I say, as it gets scooped right out of my hands. Oh my god. I'm glad this is the only thing I'll have to do trending game for. Good. I guess I can mark it like that. I guess that's kind of what that little icon is for on it. Cool. Yoshi doll. What was your name? Sunny. Yes, I will. And it's also giving me the excuse to route in a few more shells. Because I realized, with the fact that there's 50 shells in the game, getting 20 of them won't exactly be difficult. Thank you. Let's see if it's like a LED XR and I can actually read the book. Yeah, okay, so gonna have to get the magnifying lens. Oh, wrong way. Let's go this way. Oh, that bush was an awfully hard bush. Oh, the ghost is in this, isn't he? Let's find out. The ghost. Yeah, well, I actually maybe not. Unless LAS changed that. But I just genuinely don't think it did. Actually, we can check one thing down here. Okay, yeah. So I'll need magnifying lens. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, keep moving, I guess. Is there another warp point that I'm missing out on here? Like, that's Pothole Field down there. I guess not. Like, I feel like Candlelit Castle, yeah. Alright, well. Hmm. Oh, wow. Here I thought I could squeeze between those bushes, but I guess the game is still grid-based. Okay, so that chest is still locked behind 5 like gaps in the floor, so I'm definitely gonna need to get frog song, which is a bit of a shame, because I just don't want to do pothole field. Or I'm sorry, not pothole field. The whatever. I don't want to get frog song location. Yeah, monkey business. Oh, I might need Marin as a follower too. Yeah, to wake up the walrus. Okay, yeah. This game is very vanilla. Oh, and the mirror shield actually reflects stuff. Huh. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. It is called the mirror shield after all, but no, at least continue to spin. Whatever. That's something that I'll also never get used to with this game's combat. The whole, I get it. The shield didn't exactly have a powerful use in the original game, but it doesn't need one. We didn't need the extra step for combat. People already thought this game was difficult for some reason. We didn't need to make it. We didn't need to add like layers to the difficulty. Bow, 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 bow. Ruin that song. Nah, I don't actually think they ruined it, but they did make it successfully worse than Frog Song, though. And that's not even accurate. It's more accurate to say that Frog Song just is better in this game. Okay, you know what? I was complaining about the shield's use, and like, yeah, it's garbage, but at the same time, that's nice. The mirror shield actually having a unique use other than the flamethrower, that's nice. Alright, ball and chain torture. Or chain and ball torture, I guess. Bum 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 ba da. Ba da da da. Alright, 5 golden leaves. 5 golden leaves. Oh, here's something that I wish the original game had. These little drop downs here, so I don't have to walk all the way through the castle. If there's any like overworld change that I could propose for the DX rando, it's to add those. But that's just a save time, not logic. What? Hold on. DX routing. I also need to play his game. For whom the frog, for the frog who the bell tolls. Something, that combination of words, just in a different order. For whom the frog bell tolls, something like that. I hear it's pretty good. Well, no, okay. I hear that it's interesting. Not that it's very good, but that it's just, it does a lot of unique things. And I'm always down for games like that, you know? What is this song from? Oh, fishing. I would have put this a lot earlier in the soundtrack, in this playlist. Boom. Oof. This one goes in hard. I remember that. Oh, come on. There we go. Ah, no. You know, the wiggle that that Link does in DX, or at least in the Game Boy games, to when he's over a pit tile, that's something I didn't know. I guess I didn't expect that effect to be kind of emulated in this game, but it is, and that's kind of cool. Bum 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 bum. And the grass grew back. Would really like some boots. Honestly, the boots really can't be anywhere. I suppose they could be in D5. I didn't think about that, but because I have flippers. And everything minus the hook shot, I can do a lot in D5. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay, can't do that without boots, I guess. Or if I could, I need a lot more effort than that. Okay. And actually, I'll actually count how many checks I need, but I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, where'd the music go? Let's find out where the music went. Video paused. Oh, what? Okay, whatever. I don't know why. That was odd. Alright. What a song to come back to. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. You know, maybe the song isn't better in this game. Oh, actually, let's count the checks. Let's count the checks. Let's find out how many I need to do here. Because I believe it's only 2 or 3. Ooh, actually, I have a whole system for this, don't I? Okay. I have a items only tracker with chest counts on them. There are 4 checks in D3. Assuming that this is correct. Yeah, because, yeah, subtracting small keys and stuff like that. So, cool. And I got the 1 with that gold rupee. Which means I know confidently that these, all 4 directions are going to be small keys. Oh, open, please. Thank you. But I will know to hit that switch. I'll actually get my key back here, because I don't know when I'm going to get my next one. I don't know if the logic accounts for that or not. Ba-da-da. Yep. There's 2. Check number 2, I should say. Oh, I got that one. Okay. Okay. Didn't need that, but that's okay. I'll take it regardless. Oh, no. Oh, I can't enter stairs from the top because this is not DX. God, this is a really good version of this song. Of D6's theme. No boots. Okay. How many? I have 1 key. Okay. Got bombs. I guess I can get that check. Am I gonna be trapped in there because of no boots? Like, did they remove the boots crystals? Yeah, they did not. So that's gonna be a soft. I guess I can save and quit. I'll make that my last resort, though. Let's go this way. Oh, mirror shield works on the shurikens. Okay. Thank you. It's going to be key number 2. Need 4 total. Wow, okay, yeah, just continually get hit, why don't you? I was in preparation for the stream and setting up the rando here. There was a lot of I had a lot of options, honestly. Not the rando itself, but I had a lot of options for what I could do today. I knew that the rando would be simple. I kind of expected a simplistic, not a whole lot of settings, not a whole lot of shuffled items, more than usual at the very least. And whatever. So I was actually looking on Game Banana to see some like mods, to see if there were any like quality of life mods. I was very tempted to do the one that removes some of the like the edge of the screen like fog and glare effects, because apparently that like kills the frame rate for no reason. That would solve like my swamp frame rate issue apparently. I'm gonna be sent to the beginning of the dungeon. Okay, cool. I'm not sure how much I believe how much that works, but yeah, color me surprised if it does. The single reason why I did not install any of the mods, for good or for bad, is that I simply didn't know if they would cooperate with Rando. The way that you install mods, at least on console, I'm on console here, is to, there's like you like apply a layer over the vanilla game, basically. No, don't save. Load, autosave. Yeah, you apply a modified like layer over the vanilla game. It's a little bit different than that. I'm kind of oversimplifying it, but more or less, it's just you apply, basically tell your Switch, hey, run the game, but like whenever the game calls for X file, use this file instead. So you only ever supply the Switch with just the files that change, the delta files, I guess, if you will. So as opposed to other randomizers or ROM hacks and stuff like that, where it's more or less just a completely separate version of the game that you load as if it was the original game. Like you would end up with 2 games. So the randomizer works like that, and so do all the other mods separately. So if I were to do them together, I would have to apply them all in the same layer, and that I would load all of them at once. And if I found out that I didn't like one of the mods, then I would not know how to turn it off, because you would have to merge them together into one layer. Like I would have to basically reapply the randomized mod. I'm just, ugh. It was just more trouble than I think it might be worth, but I can't do anything more in here. Yeah, because I'm going to need boots for the other 2 checks in here. Yeah, the other 3 checks before boss. Let's do one of these here. Okay. Let's see. I guess I can go to D4. Yeah, I'm not very good at explaining that as I'm moving, but the whole point of what I'm trying to say is I didn't want to risk anything breaking, so I decided to hold off for now. If this ends up going well, I'll or if there's like active continued development, which I think there's going to be on this rando, if and when I play it next, I'll definitely see if I can't apply some mods, or maybe if I can like suggest to get the mods merged, because I believe all the mods I were looking at were open source. Like I wouldn't see why, at least on a technical level, why those couldn't be included in some way, but I also know nothing about that. So I could be speaking out of my ass here. Let's see, I can do raft minigame. How many shells do I have? 7? Okay, well. Yeah. I can do... Well, while I'm back here, I guess I will do this. Because I don't think Terran will be there at the beehive, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do D4. Because I'll need to be able to get Marin to help me out. And she won't show up unless I've got the pineapple. Yeah. So I think, yeah, my goal is to do this. I can do everything that doesn't require the hook shot. How many checks are in D5? 4. 4 checks in D5. Oh, the hookshot will not be randomized because it's on Master Stalfos. Because only chests are randomized. Okay. That's actually pretty good to know. Okay. Yoink. Yeah, this will be a vanilla small key because it has to be. Yeah, because I would literally have no way of getting the check at the front door without hookshot. Okay. Oh, hey. Howdy, howdy. How you doing, man? The only guy ever. But yeah, I guess with vanilla hookshot, that's gonna have to be, I guess I could do everything but the boss key chest. I just hope I find the boss key. Honestly, not really wacky. This rando has been, this is still in early stages, so a lot of it feels very vanilla. The the music will not be accurate because my capture software captures like really crappy audio, so I've just got the soundtrack on a YouTube playlist in the background. But yeah, like the only things that are shuffled are items that are in chests. So none of the small keys, at least the ones that drop from the ceiling, the hook shot, all but one of the like dungeon front door keys are vanilla. All the seashells, all the heart cases. There's a lot more not shuffled here than I originally expected. At least when compared to something like the DX rando. Oh yeah, eventually it'll definitely be wild and wacky. Imagine doing like late game fishing for your first strength. That just ugh. I can't wait. It'll be awful. I guess I'm actually gonna need hookshot for the second half of this dungeon, right? Because I can't jump the same way. I don't have bow yet. Oh, okay, cool. First arrow. I'm so used to DX that this game, it's got its own like positives and negatives, but like the overall speed of this game just feels a lot more. I don't want to say clunky. I said clunky earlier, but I don't think that's accurate. I think it's just there's just more animations to play, and I'm not used to that, and I have to wait for everything. Like this would be, I would be able to move in this cutscene in the Game Boy game. I don't know. I did get early mirror shield, which is nice for the whatever the combat with like all the Stalfos and everything. I could just reflect it back at him. It's nice having a functional mirror shield. Diagonal jumping. I a little bit. I don't have boots yet, so my fastest, I don't know if it's actually the fastest, but the fastest movement that it feels is to jump everywhere. But it's just not as fast as jumping within the Game Boy game. God, thank you, finally. I know, I know. You can't beat me. You're out of here. Goodbye. Another thing that I realized too was that the trading sequence is not randomized. So I'm gonna have to do. No, I have not found the Master Stalfos note yet. I've just been thinking about that actually. But I have to do the trading sequence. I have to do the whole thing. I have to get the magnifying lens because the book is not readable and the egg path isn't um, preset like it is in DX. So that's fun. Yeah, there's actually a lot I can't do here. Oh, of course, yeah. No, I'm the main proponent of finding the note. It has been a little bit since I played this though. Is it just an empty chest like it is in the Game Boy game, or is it like an actual note? Like is it like Rudo's letter from Ocarina? Okay, I understand. I gotta hit him then. The rhythm of this battle is a little different in this game. It's empty and triggers. Okay, cool. So it is like the Game Boy game. That's cool. I noticed that the Zols, like the single Zol that's in a few chests, is also shuffled. I got one of those earlier. I guess I won't need to get the bow, right? Uh, because the D8 bow chest, the one check that requires the bow is gonna be a small key because it's not a chest item, right? And then I have boomerang for Death Eye, so that'll be all right. Really? Can I kill it with a bomb? Cool. Okay. The Zol's being shuffled is one of my favorite things. Yeah. It feels just dumb enough, like especially in a multi-world, because it'll get shuffled in the item pool just like any other item is, but if it's for another person, then it will send like 8 Zols over to their game and it'll rain from the sky. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's great though. Yeah, there's a lot of multi-world quirks that and it's especially fun because the player who ends up opening the chest still gets the single Zol, so they don't know if it's for them or for the other player until the other player complains about it, basically. It's great. It's especially fun in mini boss room. Oh, great, that's fun. It's especially fun in mini boss rooms where the door is programmed to open when you kill all the enemies. So now you have a little bit of extra tasks to do in order to open up. You know, you have to kill all the Zols, even if you just spent all that time killing 4 Gomas or whatever. But yeah, LADX has multi-world. It's pretty cool too. It's got its own little client. I was actually playing it. I was streaming it the other day, actually. If you want to check that out, shameless plug, I have a YouTube video uploaded of it. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's unfortunately it's got its own little client thing, so in terms of getting merged into larger projects like Archipelago or Randovania, it might need some extra time on that, but I, I hate that I've come to expect that kind of thing out of Multiworlds, because they're all different projects. I can't different projects, different people. It doesn't automatically mean that they need to be together. Alright, vanilla hookshot, which just opens up the rest of the dungeon. Cool. Oh, hello. Super Metroid Link to the Past. Oh yeah, it's cool. Do you see they added key sanity to that, which just translates to there being some items in the pool for the Super Metroid side of things. They're like card keys, and you're restricted from certain areas until you find those card keys. It's great. Actually, there's no reason to go left, so let's go up. But but the key sanity added to Multiworld. SMZ3, Super Metroid Zelda 3, SMZ3 is already such a long rando for one person, and then you add multiplayer, like Multiworld to it, then oh god, it's just so long. Then you add Key Sanity on top of that. Key Sanity for Link to the Past isn't too bad, but Super Metroid just takes so much longer to get from point A to point B, it feels sometimes. Cool, boss key. Yeah, it's definitely for those who want to be playing one game for 12 hours straight. Nope, let's not go this way. Yeah, I've got actually literally no reason to go that direction. The only thing it's good for is in DX, there's just a special jump you can do to get over to the boss a little bit faster. But I'm gonna have to fight Goma today. And with no boots, I can't even fight them quickly. Oh, I want, thank you. Diddle? Diddle? Oh no, no, ah! Bum, 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 bum. Oh, come on. That was annoying. Alright. I have not been keeping track of the number of checks for this dungeon, so I'm just gonna have to kind of full clear it. I can do something equivalent to that with Hookshot. What do you mean? Equivalent to what, I guess? I can skip. I think I missed what you're saying. I think I can. The block is still pushable. Oh, skipping Gomas. Okay. Even though the block is still pushable like the original, you can skip them anyway. Okay. Because my brain, I have a hard time thinking you can skip them only because. Okay, that might be check number 4 right there anyway. Only because you can't jump and then hookshot in mid-jump. So like that, I don't know, something about that. Something about how I would attempt to skip the Gomas. That, I'm willing to bet, is the last dungeon check. But it kind of has to be, considering I think that's the last dungeon check. Like, I think aside from the heart container, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Because I don't want to take the long route if I end up not getting the hang of skipping the Gomas, I'm just gonna fight the Gomas, I think. Oh, I don't. Oh, I have hookshot. Yeah. I was about to complain about not having bow, but the original game didn't expect us to have the bow at this moment, so whatever. Well, I purchased the Goma DLC today, I think. Plus, if I remember right, they're a little better in this game than they are in the Game Boy. Don't get me wrong, not by a whole lot, but a little bit better. Fun. Okay, yeah, I don't want to lose my health to... Come on. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, alright, cool. Your leg got in the way of me. Okay, so it's not just projectile attacks. So it is a little better, I guess. It feels a little better, even if it isn't actually in reality. Because it feels like you're actually making, like, I don't know, visible progress. The recoil and all that. Yeah, okay, only 2 rounds. That's fine. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, you gonna charge for a 4th time in a row? Thank you. It's gonna have to be round 3 on that one, I think. Yeah. There we go. Cool, that wasn't that bad. Oh, and it actually drops a fairy too, unlike Game Boy. Game Boy, they both drop a single heart and nothing else. The soundtrack is reaching the end. Or raft minigame. I was like, oh yeah, you know, played the Thunder Drum song. I guess we're gonna approach the end of the game here, but nope. I don't think it's actually done any of the like Dompe themes either. So I guess we're going through all the side quest stuff. And now for my favorite game mechanic in the world, waiting. Well, I mean, if there's anything cool about this fight now, it's I do kind of like the grinding like on the ground effect that the tail has now. Oh, and the fact that I can you can tell the difference between the fake snakes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm certainly not going to be 100%ing the seed, so I may as well 100% the soundtrack. Yep. It was just a purely roll of the dice, whether or not it was fake or real. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not only was it RNG whether or not you were even on the correct side, it was RNG whether or not you pulled the right snake. Thankfully, 9 times out of 10, it was the correct snake, and that's not the part that people are frustrated at when it comes to that fight. But that's not to say it was a good thing either. All right, here's the real question, right? So I wanted to do D3 because of Terran at the honeycomb, so I can actually advance the trading sequence to well, to do a few things, but mainly to get into D4. Since I've gotten the Wind Marimba here, will Terran be at the honeycomb? Like, did I do this right? I imagine he is, right? Because I have the stick and the game, like, that is a potential in vanilla, but I don't know. At the same time, I guess it's not a potential in vanilla because you have to at least be at the pineapple to go through D4. But at the same time, you could, well, to enter D4, yeah. So I hope we don't have any logic issues here. So I'm gonna walk over 2 flags for Marin going to the beach in this game. What's, I guess, either having the pineapple or speaking to the walrus. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Didn't actually know that. I'm gonna go check the beehive. I wonder, because the game wouldn't. Okay, Terran's at the beehive. Let's just continue the trading sequence. But I wonder why, because that check doesn't need to be there, right? Because the pineapple would. I don't know. But yeah, the mirror shield actually having use aside from the flamethrower is so nice. Very ominous music for a man getting chased by bees. Okay. Okay, so I got yeah, let's go to D4. I can full clear it. I can't full clear it, actually, because I don't have boots. Huh. Okay. Wish the level 2 bracelet would let you pick up objects faster. Yeah. Yep. I wish it did too. I have a friend of mine who insists that it does in the Game Boy version. Or in the Game Boy games, but like, I just don't think it does. If it does make a difference, or if it is a little faster, then I don't think it makes a difference. Like, it's too subtle, it's too slight. Alright, here's the real question. How is the raft minigame going to work in Rando? Yeah, it's hilarious. The red tunic does indeed make you pick up items, certain items. It's like rocks and pot. I think like it's one or the other. It's either rocks but not pots, or the other way around. Yeah, it is very slightly faster. Raid, I guess. I don't actually know, because like it would make sense if it was on purpose, right? Because the you know, theoretically you're stronger, so you should be able to pick up that kind of thing faster. But it just, I don't know what part of it is unintended. You know? No, I wanted that. Oh, that's a heart piece. Okay, here's the chest. Cool. Okay, I guess that's it. In the original game, that heart piece to the left is a chest. Um, I think it's a chest with a heart piece in it. Like, the contents are the same, but I don't know. Maybe it was made to be a visible item to make sure that you remember getting it, because that's kind of an obnoxious one to grab. I want at least my money back. Whatever. Nah, I'm good. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Before I go back, or before I do Southern Shrine, I'm gonna go grab this heart piece. I'm not 100%ing this game, but I am gonna get a few comfort heart pieces if I can. Oh, I guess I just kind of screwed myself over there. I guess I am going to the rapids again. All right, cool. No, I don't think I'm gonna actually do the rapids again, but I will. I'll grab this. Ba-bum-ba-bum, ba-bum. I mean, I'll take it, you know. No, I was browsing Game Banana earlier, and I saw the list of mods for this, and I talked about this earlier actually, but there was like a mod to reduce the like blur effect on the corners, and apparently it improves the frame rate a lot. There's also one that had made all the item icons in the UI as well as the pause screen. Like they turned them all into the Game Boy sprites, and that was fun. I was tempted to enable a few of them, but the way that the rando like applies the mod, the way that the rando like gets applied, that would have been most likely possible, but I would not. If something went wrong, I wouldn't want to regen the seed and copy all the files over again. It potentially would have caused more problems than I would have wanted to deal with, and I wasn't willing to take that risk. Now, if this goes well and I feel compelled to play this rando again, I'll probably see what I can do. Oh, come on. Yeah, that does make me walk faster. I don't mind. But if and when I get to play this again, I'll do one of those, I think. Yeah, okay, I can't like walk through them like I can in Game Boy. Nice, okay. What the? Okay, hey. Hey, only guy, that message that you just posted, and I can read it out loud. Your favorite little things, details is that they kept that one Armos that's the color blue. Twitch automatically withheld that message because it detected the word Armos as potentially racist, which is hilarious to me. I had to type push a command that specifically allowed the term capital A Armos. Which, like, what? There are words in gaming that kind of sound like slurs. But Armos? Like, there are innocent words in gaming that sound like slurs to someone who doesn't know. One of my favorite examples is from Banjo-Kazooie, the Jinjos. If you don't know what a Jinjo is, that sounds like I'm making fun of someone. But I just genuinely did not expect the word Armos to be picked up like that. Okay. We got medicine. I can hookshot the Armos. Okay, cool. Oh, the individual Armos. Yeah, not the Armos Knight. Maybe. I guess it's a little easier, but... Jumped at the wrong time. One of my favorite, like, graphical jokes will be with the meme sprite sheet for DX Rando. That turned the Armos Knight into the grandma. Grandma Wahoo. Ooh, you know, since I've got I don't think I need boots for D6, do I? What would I need for D6 that I don't have? I'm looking at the DX tracker that I made. I'm not following the location logic as much, but I do glance at it occasionally here. But I don't actually know what would be... Oh, level 2 strength, of course. I can only do the left side. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. I've gotten out of here. Okay, so I've got a few options. I can do D4. No, I can only do the first half of D4 because I don't have boots. And I don't know a way of crossing that gap without boots, if it's even possible in this game. So I can either do half of D4, half of D6. Yeah, or I can go up the mountain for one check, the hookshot check. I guess D6 is probably the most amount of checks I can do in terms of likelihood of having something good. Let's see. Come on, jump. Fun. If there's one thing I miss, as if it's gone. Something that I like out of D6, or out of DX, that this game does not do is this game does height detection. Just in general, it just does. Whereas DX doesn't. So I can swipe at something like realistically higher than me, and it would still kill them. Like those fish there. The reason why I missed that wasn't just because I was bad, but because I thought I'd be able to hit it. Alright, D6. How many checks are there in D6, just as a concept? 6, okay. 6 and 6. Oh wait, I can hookshot these boys. Yeah. Like no longer being able to wipe an entire... Yeah, well, part of me thinks that's just the transition to a larger room more than it is a transition to 3D. Okay, what? I don't think the bombs are a good method of combat for these guys. There we go, okay. Ironically enough, the timing for... Never mind, I guess it's not the same. Oh, that was way too late. Yeah. There we go. That'll be good. Nice. Just looking for boots. Just looking for boots. I guess boots or, honestly, just boots. Fire rod would be nice, of course, but I don't need that for a while. Level 2 strength would be nice too, yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too, actually. They changed that text. Like before, it was just a play on the saying. Now it's an actual hint. I don't know why I cleared out all those. You know, they changed the text to say whale, or I'm sorry, elephant, probably to help people realize that's what they're supposed to pick up, right? And that's cool. But why did they change? No, I did not hit the switch, I'm dumb. But did they change the D2 like enemy order puzzle? Did they make that any more or less clear? Because that's the one thing, that's like the biggest thing that I hear people complain about when it comes to the difficulty of the puzzles. Like that's the one puzzle that everyone's gotten stuck on at one point. The same hint. Amazing. I mean, the age of the internet, but like, yeah, if somebody really was struggling with it, they would just look it up and they'd be able to find it, but come on. Well, I know what I did as a kid. I think I brute forced it, honestly. I couldn't put the pieces together as to what I needed to do. But I think I just killed the enemies over and over again, wandering the dungeon, hearing the doop boop 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 thing. You know, there's a key in this room jingle. Until I just did it. The Japanese knew what a Pole's voice was, I'll tell you that. I forget, do I actually hit the... Yes, I do. I guess I didn't have to, but... Bum ba da 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 bum. I think that'll be perfect timing on that. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I do love the credits for LAS. Specifically, like they whip out the pixel, or not the pixel. Oh, the boots. Thank you. But yeah, they whip out the the 8-bit soundtrack for the very end of it. That's great. Like that, right then and there. Alright, the 2 items I was looking for. Fire rod from Go mode. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Nope, I'm valid. Oh yeah, it's especially in Face Ryan. Okay, yeah, I will never agree with something like a gaming take more than the soundtrack for this game specifically. I will though say that I don't think it worked very well. Like I think the specific arrangement for D4 didn't work very well. I don't like the 8-bit in that song specifically, but I think it's just too loud, honestly. But I don't know what they could have done better about it because D4's theme in the Game Boy was just the cave theme, but a little louder. So I don't know what I would have done better, but it doesn't stop me from not liking it, you know? And thank you. I know listening to the soundtrack for this game while not playing the game, at one point there was like one day when I was like, oh man, this sounds pretty good, but I can't like find that feeling again. It's such a weird feeling to communicate. Um, okay, cool. I'm in like capital G go mode. Um, I suppose you'd be the person to ask. Is the bird key in a chest? Cool. Because if it is, then I need that. It's sitting out. Okay, so I am in go mode then. So because I know where everything is. Let's see. I've got two small keys and the boss key. I'm in go mode for this dungeon as well. God, the tiles are so slow in this one. I guess I don't really need to go that direction, do I? Yeah, I can just move on. God. Yeah, screw these guys though. They get you for just long enough. Yeah, because Boots gives me Ocarina, which Ballad and Frog Song are both vanilla because they're not in chests. And the Ocarina is not in a chest. God. I have not heard them recently, so I guess I can't say for sure. But even if the Smasher noises were amazing, Smasher is like not cute anymore, which is a huge shame. Like I guess theoretically he would never have been cute in the first place, but like, come on. Nah, I don't know. I don't really like Smasher's appearance in 3D. I don't know. Something about I guess maybe his just sheer size is larger, which is what's throwing me off. Something about him though is kind of unnerving though. Really? Oh wait, I have Mirror Shield. I bet. Nice. Does that work against BMOS? It does. Holy shit. Mirror Shield's OP. I don't think I've ever even like considered saying that the Link's Awakening Mirror Shield is OP, but here we are. Yeah, I don't know about that one though. I'm gonna have to disagree. I can't quite put my finger on what I specifically don't like about him, I guess aside from his size. Facade. I will say, of all the iterations of Facade, they finally made him like a halfway decent boss. Like, don't get me wrong, he's still Facade, so like whatever. But this is probably the most difficult he's ever been. He isn't just put a bomb in a hole. I guess he is still, but like, I don't know. The hole fights back a little bit more. Yeah, honestly, that quick kill exists in the Game Boy game too, but it's so much different because his intro cutscene you can move in the intro cutscene, so you can lay up to 3 bombs while he's just waiting to spawn. Like his hitbox is still there. Um, then you hit the final 1 or 2 shots with bomb arrows if you have bow in that category. Yeah. Facade might be a joke casually, but if there's one consistent thing, it's that he's got an interesting speedrun strat, I guess. No, the Oracle's engines are. It is still the Link's Awakening engine. It's just been heavily upgraded. Um, and there are the 1 or 2 Link's Awakening mini bosses that carry over, but they're in Oracle's Facade. Mostly it's the same, but the Capcom only made your bomb bag hold 10 bombs, the unupgraded bomb bag at least. So so in case you run out of bombs, Facade's new attack is to spit out 1-hit spiders at you that have a high chance of dropping bombs. So if anything, Facade's brand new attack helps you more than it hurts you, making him even more pathetic. But I guess a trade-off is that he's no longer a main boss, he's a mini-boss. But mini-boss for the second dungeon, so like whatever. He spits fire in like the same like action as spitting spiders. But I will say between between the mini bosses they did bring back, I think I prefer. Wait a minute, hold on. Honeycomb. Okay. I think I kind of prefer Smasher. Oracle Smasher is the exact same fight, but the one thing that they did to make his fight a little bit harder is that they made the ball disappear and reappear just occasionally. But I say I enjoy it. I think half of my enjoyment is making fun of it because it's such a weird stipulation for the fight. But that it also kind of screws Smasher over because it'll still disappear out of his hands if he's carrying it. So if anything, it actually kind of like makes it a more interesting fight on the giving and receiving side. Yeah. Oh no. No, I will give you the pineapple or the whatever honeycomb. Yes. Yeah, I agree. I I see what you're saying, and I understand why um, people wouldn't like that. I think I do like it. I think the concept of him being a face on the floor is still like achieved. Um, like if anything, it adds a little bit of realism in the sense that like it doesn't. Um, it makes the fact that he can move around. The fact that he can move around in the boss room instead of being part of the floor itself. I feel like if he's not part of the floor, the fact that he can move around is a little bit easier to believe. Oh, hold on. Dream Shrine. Made the holes he spawned look as though they are literally through the floor. Maybe I'm not paying enough attention, but they don't, personally they don't look like that to me. They look realistic enough. That being said, he's also a boss, so I guess paying attention to the specific graphical effects isn't the point of the boss. So I don't blame myself for not seeing it, but I believe you. I don't know. I like on his great on his on his face specifically. The fact that it's not part of the floor itself is something that I actually think I would have preferred, only because it makes more sense for him to float around on it. But I have enough for the bow, correct? Yes. I guess I don't need the bow, but if I'm gonna need the magnifying lens. So I don't need the bow. I will need the rooster, but I'm gonna go grab Marin. So yeah, okay. I'm in go mode. I don't need to get any more checks. I can just move on. Okay. I love this cutscene. Um, I love this cutscene, just outright. But I don't want to watch it right now because I am playing Rando. Landmo time. This is also ominous music for a date on the desert, or a date on the beach. Yeah, Oracle's that's kind of a theme that Oracle's has of just, hey, we're bigger than Link's Awakening, and let's just flex of how big we can make our rooms and our areas. I don't know if you've ever gotten that impression, but I definitely have. Especially like the tutorial areas, the tutorial dungeons. Some of the rooms are just unnecessarily large. I forget, can Marin swim? Because like, no, she can't. Okay. There'd be no reason for she can Jesus jump. Oh wait, seriously? I'm gonna try that, I guess. Okay. I was half expecting that whirlpool to be her. Oh, she's actively trying to catch up with me. Alright, Marin, you're gonna have to get over here somehow. What you gonna do, Marin? She'll respawn on you in the water if you go far away enough? Okay. Oh, was that her? Oh my god. She is she is Jesus jumping. That's awesome, actually. And then she just appears. She's living the dream. Living the LADX dream. Most of the Oracle's dungeons lack identity. Uh, I I don't know. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. I think. Oh, I did not realize the fixed camera. Okay. Um, yeah. I mean, I think some of them do. Um, I see what you're saying. Like, I think I remember Oracle's dungeons for some of their greater themes, like Ages D7, which is Jabu Jabu's belly. That one being really dumb. um, but I suppose you're right in the sense that I mean, I remember the puzzles of that. Um, yeah, yeah. You know what? Now that you're really saying it like that, yeah, I guess. Because the things that I remember out of like seasons are like the items, like the magnetic gloves and the seed satchel, um, the seed launcher in Ages, or the seed shooter, I should say. I will say, um, specifically Ages D8, I really remember because of the, it's one of those dungeons that like test your skill of the entire like tool set that you've got. Um, there's like there are puzzles in there that like take advantage of the entire like structure of the dungeon, right? They've got like the those little like turnstiles. But Ages definitely does that more than Seasons do. Huh. I was looking for that one skeleton that you can powder, and I see the difference now that that one had pupils in the eyes. Oh, the color tile puzzles. Yeah, I hate those. When was this song ever in this game? What is this song? If you're, I don't know what I was shouting out. I don't remember anymore, at least. That is if you're referring to what I said. Unless you're referring to the hand. Oh, you're talking about the skeleton, yeah, in the dungeon or in the desert. Is that a reference to Link Between Worlds? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. What's the next course of action here? I guess D4 since I have Angler. Yeah, I mean, I feel like his hint was in this game only because it was in the original, basically. And for the one or two people who did see his hint in the original to remember it. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, I gotta unlock it first. This is not Game Boy. I can't unlock it from the back. Yeah. Well, I do like that is something I do actually like about this game, in that they actually make a little bit more sense out of the weird varying heights of Koholint. Like apparently Tautau Heights is a mountain range, and yeah, I would agree with you once you get in there, but looking at it from far away, no, you can't convince me that's a mountain range. Yeah, exactly. In the original, it looks level with the water. Let's just get Mambo. I don't know if I'm actually gonna need it, but I want to get Mambo, so we're getting Mambo. They also could have made this better if they added little speech bubbles for the bop or the oh, you know. Mm. Yeah, they really I hesitate to say that they downgraded Mambo because I mean his little cave looks beautiful, his song is more useful than ever, but like yeah, exactly, giving fans what they want. They took some of the charm away. Like I think and the worst part is I would never say that I would trade a less useful Mambo for the personality, but like that doesn't mean it doesn't suck that it's gone. Let's see, I'm gonna need one, two. I'm gonna need 3 keys. I guess these 3 chests have to be keys, don't they? Oh, okay. I've got access to 4 then. 5. Never mind. Ugh. I don't think you can in Link's Awakening, or in the Game Boy Link's Awakening. I know for sure that you can in Oracle's because Oracle's Rando actually expects it in Logic. And I remember being stuck on that for a while in Rando. But yeah, you 100% can in Oracle's. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Fun. Okay, I kind of wanted a key, but that works too. Yeah, if they were to put it in this game, then that would be more of an Oracle's thing than it would be a Link's Awakening thing. That being said, it would have made perfect sense if they put it in this game, though. So I don't really fault them, but fault you for thinking that at least. Cool. All right, 3 keys. I still need the boss key, so I guess I can't write everything off yet. Not the boss key. Yeah, I suppose. Parody with modern titles. Then again, the last 2D game was Link Between Worlds, right? And Link Between Worlds didn't even have a shovel. So like what parody? The last 2D game with a shovel before then would have been Phantom Hourglass. And I don't think there were spike beetles in that game. Come on. That's a small key, right? Yeah, I don't care. Splish. Just need the... Oh, I can't do the super jump in this game, of course. So I'm gonna actually have to remember the shining block order. The hole that the key to fall down. Oof. Which is hilarious because it does in the original game. And I know that for sure because that's how I 9 times out of 10 go and get that check if it's important. I just jump into the hole. Okay, boss key, cool. I did not want to have to go get the vanilla boss key. Oh, you can't jump this anymore. That's annoying. What? Really? Okay, well, that means I gotta find another small key. Oh, you're right. I don't have bow. So I'm gonna have to get that, alright. You're right, I should have bought the bow, but look at us now. Bum 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 ba dum. Am I gonna accidentally full clear this dungeon? Oh wait, we have a small key. I have a. If I was gonna take that path, it would take me to the compass. I think, right? No, not to the compass. What would I be missing? Oh, another small key. Okay, so they both take me to a small key. So I may as well go this way because I'm not gonna want to go the long way around. Bum ba bum ba dum bum. Yeah, honestly, that. But like, yeah, you can't take a step to avoid that sequence break and then give you a tool to avoid the sequence break. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's just. Like, what message are you trying to send to the players? Alright, and now for an even more pitiful boss than Facade. And like, yeah, Facade might have been a slightly more interesting fight in this game. The only one that, the only thing that changes in this one is just how long it takes. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I was questioning this too in my casual playthrough. They made anglerfish get stunned. Like the issue with anglerfish in terms of difficulty was he was too easy because you can slam too many hits on him too quickly. So now they're gonna add a stun from like I imagine the way to make his fight more difficult is to make him harder to hit. But if you're gonna pause his movement for Ugh. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Because I noticed that too, actually. I didn't know how bombs are going to be treated in Rando here. But when I saw bombs show up in the shop, that was a little unexpected. Because bombs show up in the shop in the Game Boy game, but it's not... They're just not as important, you know? But I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, the bombs are actually, I can't even say that bombs are more important in the Game Boy game because of bomb triggers, but that's for a completely different reason, of course. But I will say, the comment specifically about forcing players to revisit D1 for the seashell. Um, I mean, D1 doesn't have any bombs, so no matter what, you are gonna have to do that, right? The first bombs you get, I know for sure that bombs are not in the shop from the beginning, of course. Um, so no matter what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to revisit D1 anyway if you're getting that shell. So I don't think that part specifically is the determining factor. Where am I actually going? Let's go to D3. Which means oh, I have Mambo. I don't know for sure when they appear in the Game Boy game. My gut is telling me um, whenever you find bombs in a chest, but I'm not actually confident if that's right or not. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the ghost. Oh, man, come on. And now I can't even enter a dungeon. Oh, they changed Pothole Maze. Forgot about that. So now I don't have to do the boots jump in the beginning. Wait, what? Okay. Those were rocks in the Game Boy game. But yeah, in the Game Boy game, my gut's telling me that bombs show up in the shop when you get bombs in a chest. That being said, I think the first bombs in a chest are in D2. So if that's the case, then oh boy, you're in D2 and then you get bombs. You know, that doesn't really alter the underlying issue. I hope the ghost is gonna let me into Mamu here. Did this need to be a separate song on the playlist? Rocks non-hookshotable and add those crates. Yeah, I don't know. Why not just keep rocks hookshotable, right? He's probably gonna be like, oh man, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna talk to you because you got a follower. No, never mind. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm partial to the donuts because of how ridiculous they are. But that being said, I know an objective improvement when I see one. Alright. Let's return the ghost to his house. Quickly, preferably. Well, let's get the bow while we're at it, I guess. Honestly, you would think that, like, him listening to that song being played would revive him, but it just doesn't. Does this game freak out if I get multiple followers? Like the Game Boy game does? Game Boy game can't load both sprites at the same time, so they both get like visually corrupted, but functionally they're fine. Yeah, I am curious. I am gonna go return the ghost anyway, just in case it does mess something up, but I am curious. It does feel nice to be able to sprint across the entire friggin' beach. Any follower will prevent the ghost from spawning until the follower is gone. Okay, so I probably should have gotten the rooster earlier then. If I didn't want to make this return trip, then I should have gotten the rooster. So I guess what would change then if I picked up the rooster? Unless it works the other way around too. Oh, is that the end of the playlist? No, it's not. Same thing would have happened. What do you mean same thing would have happened? Like it would have prevented the rooster from spawning in that case? I think it's faster to Mambo. It's always faster to Mambo. Ghost would have gone away and been unable to spawn until you no longer had a follower. Okay, interesting. Well, at this point, it's... I know. I literally already got the shell for that. Oh, nice. I forgot that he had a check. Um, I'm glad it wasn't shuffled, so that would have been... I guess I was in go mode anyway. It wouldn't have mattered if it had something shuffled, but man. You have 2 followers at once in this game. Enter a loading zone, the previous one was a spear, and you only have... Okay. Once you enter a loading zone, the previous one will disappear. The previous one, I assume meaning the oldest one between the two. You only have the one you just got. Yeah. So does that mean that they are permanently like if you have Marin and then pick up Bow Wow? Actually, the other way around. Let's say that you pick up Bow Wow and then somehow also pick up Marin. So when you enter a loading zone, Bow Wow will be gone and like you're soft locked out of getting into D2? Like, does that mean that you can't pick the partner back up? What? Is this Twilight Princess? It is Twilight Princess. Let's... Let's pull up... let's... You know what? Game Boy game. 49 tracks in the playlist. The rooster will literally actually die. Alright then. Alright, so now we just... Boss key, right? Do I have the boss key? I do not. I need the boss key and one more small key. Medicine is nice. That is not what I need though. Boom, boom. Okay, well, compass jingle is nice regardless of which one it is. Gotcha, okay. I mean, obviously the vanilla game will never expect that, so... so I wouldn't doubt it if there just wasn't. Bow Wow certainly does not get captured again. Okay, so you would be soft locked out of D2, logically. Interesting. Ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop. Ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop. Oh, come on. There it is. What? No way. Are there ads? There's ads? Who puts ads in a OST playlist? Ugh. Man, okay, whatever. If there's more ads, then I'll probably just either find a different one or log into my YouTube Premium account. I have an ad blocker. Why is it? Whatever. They kept the interactions between red bomb mites and powder. I didn't actually know that there was an interaction. What is the does it like instantly set them off, or what's the interaction? I knew if you killed them with bombs, you would get your bomb back. I knew about that interaction. So I guess if I see another one, well, there's one at the front door. If I really care, I'll go back and see it. Jiggle in place for a slightly longer period before exploding. Interesting. Ah. That's like such a minuscule reaction. Like, why would they bother to worry about keeping that in place? Like, like, oh man, we need to keep parity with even the smallest of features. Separate animation even. Just needless, you know? Not a bad thing, I guess, but just very odd. Like, how many people actually, like, went to... Well, no, I was going to say how many people actually bothered to, like, see that animation. But that makes sense because, like, the powder sets things on fire, right? And then the bombs have, like, a fuse on the top. I could see someone trying to, like, light the fuse. Like, the logic behind that, you know? Bum ba dum ba 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 ba. That's true. I did not. I actually didn't find out that you could pick up enemies in the original until I saw someone do it in the remake in this game. I was like, oh man, that can't be like right. That can't be. I know you could stun them, but pick them up. Because you have to change to the bracelet, you know, and nobody's gonna do that, especially to the whiz robes. It just didn't seem like it was worth it, at least to me. And especially since it's faster to kill them in the original without picking them up like that. The only time it's ever really useful for speed is in Rando. Seek out the remaining what? Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that message before. I mean, to be honest, I haven't really been paying attention to those messages, so maybe, but... No, I'm not going to do the color dungeon, only because there's no checks in there. The only checks in there that aren't like the map, compass, beak, and keys are the tunics, and I don't. They're not shuffled. I don't really care, you know. If and when they be shuffled. Oh, actually, I think I just got instantly punished for. Let's get ballad first before I actually move on, because I'm going to forget about that. And actually, for that matter, I should probably work on the trading sequence, since I'm going to go see Papal. Let's see, I'm at the... where is it? The pineapple. Oh, okay, I'm going to go see Papal, so I guess I'll give him the pineapple. I'm up there. Where's Marin? Oh, Marin's probably at Animal Village right now. Okay. She's not at Animal Village. Where's Marin? I kinda need her for a ballad. I hope she's not at, like, the beach. That's concerning. Unless there's some, like, trick or glitch to get inside, like, the egg's loading zone. But I know that that was a bit of a holy grail situation. I don't know. I hope I'll be able to get to her eventually. Oh, of course, getting kidnapped. Like, okay, so in the Game Boy game, the flag for her getting stuck on the rope bridge is having the organ of Evening Calm. So I suppose if that flag is the same in this game, I can go just do D7 and then she'll be there and then we'll be able to clear that up. Oh, okay, here she is, I think. Nope, never mind, that's an owl. Is she up here? I guess we might not be able to see her up here. She would be right there, but I don't think she's visible in the Game Boy game either, unless you're coming around from the right side of that room. Man, that would suck though if the entire seed led up to not having ballad to open the egg, but you did everything else. But I guess we'll find out. I hope Paul's like, you have a bird. I don't want your pineapple. Yeah, you can have my vittles. I wonder what the best way to route that is. I guess after D7. I don't want to have to, yeah. I just don't think there's a better way of doing that. Yeah, I don't think I ever properly got lost. It did, I know I spent a lot of time up here though. But I suppose with how realistically small the area actually is, if I genuinely spent a lot of time up here, I probably did. Oh, hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why is this song so much louder than all the others? Not a complaint. I do like this song, but why is it so much louder? But I can't move forward too quickly here. I gotta get the bird key. Ba-bum bum bum. Ba-bum bum ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum bum ba-ba-ba. Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's a good thing that the cave theme isn't like a bop, like isn't something that you want to listen to for a long amount of time. Like for that matter, having a really repetitive cave theme is probably a good thing. Cool, bird key. The rooster is a bonk point. That's fun. So did the LES glitch hunters ever find a way to wake the rooster early? Because I know that was a bit of a joke for a while. Like, because I know how how useful the rooster is. Tragically confirmed through data mining the loading zone for the rooster is not there until oof, so it's functionally impossible without like ace. That sucks. So even if you could get to the tile, the staircase, it wouldn't work. Good loading zone, yeah. Yeah, I mean I can't really fault the devs for that. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to make that loading zone active. All right, D7. Well, that's nice at least. Not entirely sure why that's a weird stipulation. It's like the guy who programmed the guy who programmed the function for having that loading zone not be active didn't show up to work that day. I gotta say though, not having not having a quick D7 is like not appetizing. Like I look at D7, I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna have to actually do D7 and not bomb trigger the pillars. What is with this ball? Why is it so like, why does it roll? Why does it penetrate through the pillars? I just want it to bounce and then not roll. What is this realistic ball physics on this ball for? Oh, I thought that was a ledge. Well, I guess I can do this at least. Bum 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 bum. Because I am going to need the boss key, so I guess I should be thorough with my checks. D3 is always active, but not D1. Interesting. Because I would think the only difference between D1 and D3 in that example is that the gold leaves, you know. And if it's anything like the Game Boy game, then maybe the gold leaves are like a progressive, like you need all 5 gold leaves, and the slime key is technically gold leaf number 6, you know. But that shouldn't change the thing about the loading zone, though. Why did I do that? I guess I can go the long way and open that up, but like, ugh. You are guaranteed small key, I don't care about you. That's true, yeah. Well, I say that's true like I'm familiar. I'm not familiar, but I do know that those kinds of tricks evolve over time anyway, so worst case scenario, you guys will find a better use, better tricks. And of course the blocks are now low. Please be boss key. Nope. This D7 routing, do not, don't take any notes. This is garbage D7 routing. This is Game Boy muscle memory trying to take over and then getting stopped by reality. The real boy, yeah. Why did the ball go back? Oh, because I reloaded, of course. Yeah, that's another thing too. The ball basically like doesn't exist in the Game Boy game. At least not in the same way here. Like obviously, like use it to toss at the pillars, but like it isn't a physical object that you can run into. If you try to walk on it, it would act like any other sprite and just wouldn't exist basically. But now I have to actually like account for it. It's gross. Yeah, basically. Just a cardboard cutout. Okay, so what's the best course of action for this one here? The Game Boy game, we can take the ball with us for this next one. Oh, push it down, I guess. Yeah. But I don't think that's... Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. We can do it the same way. We're just gonna have to take the long way for the fourth one. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. What? Okay, cool. Get them out of the way. I don't know if that... Okay, cool. That was also Game Boy muscle memory. If you kill the three of a kind but don't pick up their check in the Game Boy game, if you return, the three of a kind will I believe the three of a kind will respawn. How do I do this? Okay. There are things that some cheeky developer put the Eagles Tower dev staircase from the originals. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about actually. How there's rooms on the 4th floor that you just don't have access to. Yeah. That's like the honestly Grezzo does that all the time because the what's it called? I think the 33rd heart piece, whatever. There's an extra heart piece on the top of Gerudo's fortress in Ocarina. That is just literally one extra, and it functions as a real heart piece. There's nothing wrong about it. But if you yeah, it's one extra, and it was left there. It's only accessible as child. Like it only spawns there if you're a child Link. It's very odd. But the original game, the N64 game, had that presumably as a leftover, right? But Grezzo re-added it in the 3DS game. It's still just as inaccessible, but it's it's there. So I'm starting to think that Grezzo just kind of does that, for better or for worse. I guess I just toss the ball into the pit, right? That's no easy way to do it like this, yeah. I have to come back around. When I come around. Alright, that's cool. There's a unique animation for it teleporting away. At least there's no question as to where it went. Actually, let's do this. No. I suppose I'm going this way anyway, but it messes with my mental routing. Bum bum. Bum bum. Yeah, I hate doing D7 the quote-unquote intended way, and I'm gonna have to do it for D8 as well. Though D8's a little bit more freeform. Just a lot of it. Hold on. What? Oh, okay, I guess, okay. I'm thinking too much about this. I might have to go all the way around again, but that's fine, because, yep. Yeah, basically. This is just a casual that knows where everything is. The experienced casual, if you will. The step directly below, like, speedrunner. I don't need to open that. Do I need to beat the Grim Creeper in order for the Evil Eagle to spawn? I wouldn't think so, but considering they're technically the same character, I'm just gonna assume that I don't. Okay, no, good. Yeah, I agree. Have an actual, like, I mean, the narrative is still there, right? But I don't know. The I think you I don't think there'd be a situation where the narrative wouldn't make sense though, because I believe the boss key is directly after him, right? Like that's what he's holding. Yeah, so there'd be no reason not to fight him then. Wasn't there something about this that was changed? I guess not. Yeah, yeah. Gotta say, Animal Village's theme, while the Evil Eagle is like um, roaring at me, is a pretty hilarious like dichotomy. Oh, oh wow, okay, cool. Well, at least the fight doesn't restart. Oh wait, Fire Rod doesn't do massive damage like it does in Game Boy. Clearly, it is a bubble wand, yes. Fun. Well, I mean, they made the fight a little bit more interesting, I guess, by making it a bit faster, a bit more dynamic, but like, still dumb. Alright, Oregon of Evening Calm. Yeah, they're a little ugly, I guess, but it communicates that you're not supposed to get off the platform. Like it's not a safe area. For someone that, if you had never played the original game, like if you'd played the Game Boy game, you obviously know that if you get off, then oh man, that's the whole fight over again. But if this was your first experience with the game, then you would never know that that's not inherently a safe area. So I'm okay with it, I guess. Okay, let's. That's true. Just as many positives as there are negatives. I have the hibiscus. Marin is most likely not here. Yeah, she is not. Oh, wait, this is the wrong house. Oh, it's the right house, never mind. No. God, just trying to press B to skip your text. Thank you. Bing. 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 Oh wait, I can't actually. And I don't have level 2 sword. Boots work. Oh, boots does not work. Interesting. Oh, I have magic rod. Yeah, if I really needed to break a flower, I could. And hookshot for that matter. Oh, yeah. I walked up there, and my mind blanked on why I was even up there. It was like, wait, I don't do the trading sequence enough to care about this. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Is the I wonder if the cave theme is supposed to be a remix of the D4 theme, or if it's inherently the other way around. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, wow. Ba, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, do, da, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. It's kind of funny too. The remake soundtrack is such a like seamless emotional merging of the original soundtrack that whenever I hear the older songs, I think of like the flares that the newer soundtrack added, but it's just the same vice versa. It's so cool. I've never had a remake do that with its music before, to me at least. Even with remake songs that I admittedly don't like, even with D4 earlier, I was still hearing what the remake had added to it in my head. It's cool. I like it. I just think it's neat. Yeah, I like it. I like it on a game design level. I think the remake aesthetics is just beach to me. That being said, the weird yellow sand floor is it's better than that. I'll tell you that. Cause like in the original, it's kind of implied that it's supposed to be the inside of an animal, but then like the animal is made of stone. It just there's a lot of questions that shouldn't be answered, but then were in a good way. Ah, come on. Okay. Magnifying lens. Let's see. I guess let's go back up the mountain. Gotta say, some of the loading times are a little wonk, but I'll also admit that I've been a little spoiled with the Game Boy being just instant loading times. I don't know what it is about the Game Boy that I'm okay with expecting near instant loading times when the Game Boy was by no means a powerhouse. Alright, so I guess taking stock, what do I need to beat D8? I don't, let's see. Rod, feather, um, yeah, rod, feather, which I have, of course, and then, how many small keys? There's Marin. Hi, Marin. If I save you, will you teach me your song? Interesting how people expect lightning fast loading times in modern games. Yeah, see, like, I know I come to expect certain levels of loading times in modern games, especially on the Switch, only because of the fact that it's not a disk drive. It's not quite solid state, but it's not, you don't have to worry about loading from a disk. Cartridges load faster than discs do, um, and even faster for digital, but yeah. Um, I don't know. But at the same time, I have curbed my expectations for a game that looks as good as this one does. And you say what you will about your preference for the art style and all that, but those are still like significantly higher quality graphics than something like the Game Boy could ever put out. So it's, I don't know, it's definitely a weird middle ground. Game or video game graphics are always a interesting conversation and a half to have. I'm only gonna do this in case for the arrows. Um, my gut is telling me to do it only because of Death Eye, and I know I'll most likely have the boomerang, but ugh, I don't like how the boomerang's been nerfed. I think I kind of want to do it with a bow. Thank you. I think artistically speaking, I would agree with you. I think like in terms of raw power or raw like fidelity, I think that's the word I'm looking for. I would definitely disagree with you on that one. I think, um, let's see. Let me actually take a look here. I got some. I think Crash and Spyro, those games look really good on Switch, and they obviously look better on the other consoles. And I have a hard time, like the PC elitist in me is yelling at me for saying that the Switch ports of those games look good, but they do. And I don't know how much of that is the art style holding up, or if it's the actual the actual appearance, if that makes any sense. Yeah, honestly, because it's crazy, like in-house development and um, studios like Panic Button that actually like invest into figuring out how the hardware works. They're super their games and their oh, I forgot you actually have to fight this thing. Ugh. But those games like 9 times out of 10 look almost ridiculously good. It just ugh. And then you see the like the all the mobile ports and all the yeah. Well, yeah, in the game, in the Game Boy game, you just can walk through. You don't have to worry about fighting it. Not only that, but the fight itself is so easy because he doesn't have any actual attacks. He just kind of moves, and that's it. It's a formality more than anything. Yeah, I could agree with you. Aesthetically, they did, or thematically, they did. It's crazy to think though that of all the Zelda games that reference Turtle Rock, Link's Awakening is the only one that has a turtle, like a monster for it, you know? Link to the Past doesn't, Link Between Worlds doesn't. It's kind of turtle shaped in Link Between Worlds, but that isn't really. Eh. The turtle shape of Link Between Worlds just feels more like a reference to this game, honestly. Come on. There we go. God. Oh, I suppose Rando. You know, in DX Rando, D8, unless you've shuffled the dungeon entrances, D8 usually has nothing because it's logically behind so much. It's not worthwhile. Like you'd have to be playing in glitch logic in order for it to have anything. Why is this song so much louder? Holy crap. The turtle awakens, sure enough. The soundtrack is caught up to where I am. So yeah, D8 routing in Rando usually is just find the boss. But I can imagine in this game it'll be even more like that because of the Hinox warping. Really, his hitbox is on the ground. I didn't know that. Alright, we're just looking for the boss key at this point. Yeah, honestly. I mean, to be fair, that is accurate to the original at least. They were pretty pathetic in the original as well. You got a bomb. I think that's the D7 hookshot target check right there. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. But honestly, I mean, the trade-off, I guess, is that they're so huge to hit in every other game. I mean, they're literally as tall as Link is in the Game Boy game. I don't know. I guess the theoretical trade-off is that they are the size difference is what matters. All right, I'm gonna be looking for the compass beeping. I don't need. Oh, not only do I not need to beat the Vire, but I don't even need to beat the Vire. Don't need to go around. Please be the boss key. Thank you. All right. Let's see. What's the best course? I guess I can just literally go. I know which. Yeah. I can just beeline to the boss because I know exactly which one I need to do. If I remember right, is this one over here. Yeah. Well, when you don't need to get all the checks, it's going to be a short dungeon. I shouldn't have unfrozen everything. Crackle foosh, you're finished. Hothead doesn't deal near as much damage as he used to. Yeah, honestly, like, yeah, Hothead's iframes were bugged, whatever you want to call it. But like, I don't know, part of that's fun. I kind of want to just lock him in place in the air, even if I'm not actually doing damage. Alright, let's hope that Marin is in Mabe, so I can get either in Mabe or an animal. Wang Boys doesn't work. Yes, I do. At this point, I'm gonna get the boomerang. I'm already gonna be in Mabe to check the book at the very minimum. In fact, let me pull out a notepad so I can write that stuff down. Write the order down. Yeah, you saw me try the Wang Boys. It just doesn't work. It's not the same. Okay, let's just do this. Alright. Logically, it makes more sense if she was in Mabe, because that's where she is. I was gonna say Animal Village, but I remember that she actually shows back up in Mabe at the end. Please? Oh, thank you. Marin, you just saved the seed. Yeah, honestly, I was getting nervous too. Is the playlist over? I didn't even hear the actual boss music. Oh, it's got a few more seconds of that. Marin and I are singing the ominous boss music. Cool. Yes, it does stick in my mind. Wait, what? Oh, for a second there I thought it was the egg path from Vanilla, from Game Boy. Left, 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 up, right, up, left, up. Well, it's actually kind of close to it, I'll tell you that. Oh, I gotta get... Oh, I already blew it open. Cool, thank you. Got the boomerang, deposited the shovel. Alright, now let's go to the egg. You know what? Let's make one quick stop. One quick stop. Two quick stops, actually. Ba 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 ba. I don't think so. Yeah, it definitely does cut bushes. I don't think it cuts grass though. Yeah, so lawnmower is a specific trick. If you have the blue rooster, you throw the boomerang, then you pick up the rooster, and the boomerang attempts to return to you, so it hovers below you, and then you could hover over bushes and enemies, and it cuts through the enemies. It is not useful in runs at all. Only because we just never get the rooster, really. But it is a fun little thing to do if you happen to have the rooster and the boomerang at the same time. Oh yeah, Zoomerang's fun. It's not very relevant because we have pit buffering, which is functionally just the same trick, but or the same result, but a different trick. Easier and less RNG dependent. You're a little early on that one, game or soundtrack. Don't worry, I'm getting there, but here, how about I'm gonna do one of these. Let's go back. One of the great challenges. No, shut up, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Shut up, shut up, shut. Okay. There. Alright, this song is on loop until I beat the seed. hold on. I gotta set up the boom. Oh, oh, boom. There we go. Bomb triggered. Oh, I gotta be closer, of course. Honestly, there's a, hold on, more fitting. This one's more fitting for high intensity final seed, or final portion of the seed. I'd like to think that the instruments of the sirens were jamming out to that song. Da, 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 da. Get in the egg. Don't wait for the owl, just get in there. You know you gotta be there. Shut up. In there. Go. Goodbye. When does time stop in a speedrun? Because I know for Game Boy it technically stops like a little, technically after the fight. Powder. Left. 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 Up. Right. Up. White fade out once. Okay, so that it is the Game Boy then. That is where the time stops on Game Boy. It was probably that way for parody, honestly. Cool. Okay. Let's rumble. Gotcha. That is the reason why. Okay, so parody. Well, that's nice at least. Wow. All right, you're moving a lot faster than you do in Game Boy. I'm glad I picked up a potion and a and a fairy for that matter. All right. How many blue balls? My record on Game Boy is 8 in a row. Oh, I just was not looking. There's one. There's two. Oh, gotcha. You say fortunately. Ganon, right? No, Moldorm. I always forget Moldorm. One minimum. Got it. He can only shoot 3 of any ball in a row, so 9 blue balls max. Well, that's technically more than my record, so. Alright, now Ganon. You know, I wonder what Ganon's up to. 1. Oh, I forget this is different. He's got the stupid block, which means I can't actually do it the same way. I don't have level 2 sword, which means I can't make it easy. 2. That's fine. Yeah, honestly. Well, I think his Trident would be a little easier to manage if the arena wasn't the size of Rhode Island. 3. Okay, we're gonna take our time with this fight. Four. Five. Only 5? Alright, cool. I'll take that. Landmo. Yep. Alright. Oh, alright, cool. I guess multiple hits. Game Boy, it's literally only 1 hit. Like, the only way it can actually hit you is if you get taken by surprise. Alright, now Death Eye. I know I said earlier I wanted to use bow on this fight, but I think that was just being petty. And Death Eye's hitbox isn't like super situational in this one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. They really nerfed Death Eye here. Honestly, yeah. They did a lot of things dumb to Death Eye, because they also in the Game Boy game, his theme, the theme that he plays due to a bug is the mini boss theme for some reason. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this game, like, I don't have the audio on, so I can't verify. But correct me if I'm wrong, but this game just brings the mini boss music back in, thinking it was intentional. All right. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, that's nice. Well, that's GG's. Let's do this one. No, worst possible time for an ad. Alright, so what do I think about the rando? It's a really, really good place to start. The fact that the heart pieces and as soon as the heart pieces and shells go into the item pool, I think this is going to be a super interesting rando. There's a lot of potential here. That being said, the current state reminds me of Z4R in a good way, in a really good way. It's got just enough to be interesting, while also enough to be it's got just enough to be interesting while staying relatively vanilla feeling. And I know that's not something that everyone values in a randomizer, and that's something that is more me. But if I want to play Link's Awakening on Switch, and I'm feeling like I want it to be a little different, then this is immediately what I'm going to think of doing. This is just, it's cool. I like it. But yeah, definitely heart pieces and shells. Not only that, but and this is something I'm significantly more forgiving for. But the setup process for this was ridiculous. I went through about 3 different versions of Python on my computer to attempt to generate a seed. It was the Windows Store version is what ended up working for me, which is very odd. It was expecting a library that I didn't have, but I did have it. It was just being called weird. It's very much a work in progress, and I see that, and I'm not faulting it for being that. I mean, the thing just released a few days ago, but yeah, it's gonna be great. It's just not at the moment, if that makes any sense at all. But I'm super excited to see what comes of this. This is gonna be something really cool. Um, but yeah, the setup is a lot easier once you have someone helping you out with it. But you, of course, will need a homebrewed Switch, which is not something that everyone has. Um, but that's unavoidable, you know. Just like you're gonna have to have a ROM. Um, but yeah, like I said, super lot of potential. I can't wait to see what comes of it. Ugh. Ew. Yeah. Anyway, that being said, I will definitely. I got this thing recorded, so I guess I'm gonna be posting it to YouTube. Get some cash in on that like early adopter kind of thing. First look at Link's Awakening Rando. Yuzu works, just not. Yuzu doesn't emulate Link's Awakening well, regardless if it's randomized. Um, so I would, at least right now, I would um, heavily say not to use Yuzu. You gotta have a beefy computer to get the thing to work in the first place with Yuzu, so it doesn't seem feasible. But yeah, super excited. I wonder, let's see, I wonder who's online right now. I might be down. Man, I don't know. Oh, I gotta play Deltarune Chapter 2 at some point. But yeah, anyway. That will be enough for tonight though. Oh, I know what I need to do. If you like this, there's a new like chatting platform akin to Discord. It's called Gilded. It's very similar to Discord in a lot of ways, but it's got a lot more control, and Discord has become kind of a crappy service recently. So I'm gonna shamelessly shill this. If you'd like to join, I'm leaving it more open to just anybody who enjoys randomizers and stuff like that. Hoping to get a bunch of people together to do like multi-worlds and races and co-ops and all that. It is a bit of a commitment in the sense that you have to make a new account and all that, but that's just an accepted risk. But yeah, thanks, Only Guy. I appreciate you stopping by. It's been a while. I remember seeing you all the time, but I'm trying to get back into streaming a little bit more often. So hopefully it'll be a bit more. Hopefully I'll get to see you a little bit more. That being said, I am going to log off for the night. Once again, it's nice seeing you, but I'll see you later. Have a nice night.